Welcome everyone to our bass fishing guidelines. Now, I may not know much about fishing, or I may not know much about many things, but there's one thing I do know: fishing. What a shocker. Now, I hope I've hooked your attention because today I would like to specifically talk about bass fishing. For those of you who may not know, bass are a medium-sized freshwater fish species. They are considered perch, as their name bass translates to perch, which is another subspecies of fish. Specifically, I would like to talk about largemouth, which are a bigger version of bass that live throughout North America, while there are also smallmouth who live typically up north. Let's reel in and see what we'll be learning today. We will be going over the history of bass fishing, how bass fishing works, and then where we're at today. Let's dive right on into this. Fishing first began in 4000 BC in ancient Europe, where they would use fishing to catch food and trade. Fishing evidence can be found in Europe through their cave paintings that they had. Next, in 27 BC, the Roman Empire would use fishing and commercial fishing for trade and mainly for food. It was not yet a sport. Then in 2000 BC, Japan, 4,000 years ago, the first fishing rod was made. It was used out of bamboo shoots and horsehair as fishing line. Next, in the 1600s, the first ever fishing rod with guidelines was used, so the line wouldn't get tangled. And then finally, in 1770, the first actual fishing rod and reel was made. Let's see how bass fishing works. Bass usually tend to stay in deep cover such as logs, rocks, and tall grass to hide and ambush their prey. Bass are very aggressive fish and they will only act out of hunger. The bait we use today are used to mimic their prey, such as insects, smaller fish, bugs, and even frogs. As you can see, the lures we use are designed to mimic the prey as close as we can while adding a little bit of flair. Now that we saw how it works, let's see where we're at today. Bass fishing has evolved a long time since it first started, as now we use high-speed boats, such as the one in the slideshow, as well as a bunch of electronics, such as depth finders, navigation systems, and live scope, which is a camera that goes underwater to show you what's going on where you can't see. Let's reel in and review our 3 points that we went over. We gotta see the origins of fishing, how fishing works, and then where we're at today. I don't know about you guys, but I would like to go test out my newfound knowledge. Good luck and go catch a big one.